Hello everyone, and welcome to your Women Only Wednesday matchup. And this is a bit of a rematch. I did this comparison between these two young ladies a few weeks back. This is Natalia Coelho and Sarah Villegas. They are women's physique competitors. Now, physique is just one step down from women's open, so you're going to see some muscle. You're going to see some muscle here. For sure. And these two, I did the match between them at the 2020 Olympia, where they placed first for Sarah Villegas and actually third, I do believe, for Natalia. But here at the 2021 Olympia for Sarah Villegas, she is your women's physique champion. She placed first. But Natalia, she placed second, so she is nipping on her heels. But she returned to the Legion Sports Fest, did Natalia, and she took first place with some improvements, so she qualifies for next year's Olympia. So let's go through these poses here, and that's the version that I'll be using for Natalia. So, in my opinion, Natalia, she possesses a superior V-taper and more of that, what I would call a bodybuilder look. And with the just one step down from Women's Open, you really have to focus on that stuff. But Sarah Villegas, she possesses some good arms and good wheels for sure. With the lack of V-taper, she catches up to Natalia with the superior limbs, size anyway. Good cuts on Natalia. Here is a more classical take on this pose. What style that these women's physique competitors have! Just unbelievable. Imagine if the gentleman were to try a maneuver like this. Maneuver. Anyway, guys, this is not men's open. This is women's physique, and they can pull off a maneuver like this looking very elegant. I just think that this V-taper that Natalia possesses is just too much, not to mention more cuts in the abs. In my opinion, for sure, it is a victory for Natalia Coelho, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing that last name. Not the easiest for a simple white man like myself to say. Go to the hoo-ha pose. That's what I call this one. It's like a form of the side tricep. The technical term, hoo-ha, hoo-ah, like Al Pacino says. But anyway. Condition-wise, hanging hamstring, glutes, Natalia for sure gets an edge. But here is where you can see, for sure, Sarah Villegas has a superior muscle-filled upper body. I mean, look at those delts, the tricep. Unreal. So I am definitely not hating on Sarah Villegas just because Natalia commented on one of my videos one time. Hey, I love all these girls. They're all fantastic competitors. But you gotta call it like it is. Here's a different shot, a different take on this. Natalia, she sticks her quad out, and look at the cuts are undeniable. So slightly smaller in the quads and in the arms as well. But those cuts, those fine cuts, fantastic. At the end of the day, though, you look at the delts and the upper body, the pecs of Sarah Villegas, I think I would give her a victory. I think she has improved in that area. But let's face it, she always had, well-developed triceps, delts. Unreal. Both of these women. Let's have a look at the back. Now, this is one that could go either way. Whatever way you're going to look at this. I mean, Natalia, she has maybe more detail, better V-taper, outer lats, better lat insertions, in my opinion. Just more detail. And she has far superior hamstring separation and better calves to boot. To bout. Well, maybe. They both got good calves. But Sarah Villegas possesses a powerful-looking core of the back. Look at the traps. Oh, the center of the back. A workhorse in the gym. I could imagine this girl could do some deadlifts. I'm sure she probably does. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know how she would develop those traps otherwise. So yeah, could go either way, guys, believe it or not. This one, honestly, is a debate, for sure. The wheel department, I mean, the arms, you could see the triceps are just massive for Sarah Villegas. She's the champion for a reason. But in my opinion, this is women's physique. It's not, bikini, things of that nature. You're going to be looking for cut, ripped muscle. So on a slightly smaller scale, I would wager to say that V-taper, you can see it here in this victory pose. Not too many gentlemen could pull off a victory pose like this. I just honestly think that Natalia has an edge as far as the V-taper, muscle separation, things of that nature are concerned. So here is your winner, once again. And that's my opinion, guys. Obviously, the judges are seeing it differently, and I can see what they're looking at. It's a preference. Maybe they're looking for some less cuts, less conditioning, but I really can't see that, considering this is just one step down from women's open bodybuilding. Both beautiful, both tremendous competitors, Natalia and Sarah. But I just find Natalia, if I was the judge, I would give her the victory with the superior V-taper. And my soul, look at the cuts in those quads. Hit thumbs up on the video and look forward to next week's Women Only Wednesday matchup. Go ahead and shout some comparison requests. I see a lot of the older women, not the older women, but the women from the 80s and 90s. Hard to get those pictures, to be honest with you guys. Very hard to get 8 mandatory shots of any of those women from the original Olympias. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel, girls, and have a fantastic day.